That's cleaned him up. Beautifully bowled by Afridi. Great comeback.
Lovely delivery, outstanding, spun sharp and took the middle stump. A superb knock of Kumara Sangakkara comes to an end. That was one hell of a delivery.
We've seen him cleaning up batsmen with the googly, rarely with the leg break. Sangakkara's played well, 58 to him. Sri Lanka 155 for 4.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, is this too late or is there a twist in the tail? Because there's an excellent delivery, hitting the middle stump. Little loose on that occasion, Sangakkara. Probably that last boundary made him play that shot. Fingers up, fair enough. Had a good game.
But I think Afridi did well.
For the Sri Lankan, in my mind, is that the run and the balls, that gap is closing up. And that might be a problem for the Sri Lankans here. They cannot afford too many dot delivery. They have to get on with it. That might be the problem later on. Run a ball on this pitch. Tough job.
That's him right in front. That's just not what Sri Lanka needed. Jeevan Mendis is all at sea. Afridi, a limping Afridi. Picks up another one now. Sri Lanka sliding further and further into trouble. The only redeeming factor, Jayawardene is still there. But the partnership that was required could not be built. Jeevan Mendis, just the 2 runs to him. It's 161 for 6. 6 down now. Suddenly the game has changed once again. That's what these two teams have given us. Exciting cricket. It's been swaying from either side all right through this series. Thisara Perera is the new batsman. He's bowled well for his team, but he's in as an all-rounder, a bowler who can bat. He needs to give Sri Lanka 20 runs. He's here because Jeevan Mendis misread this off-break ball from Afridi.
Great delivery. I'd be surprised if it would hit any other stump than a middle one. Great job done by Afridi. He was superb when he was batting, and now with the ball, he is excellent. Top draw.
Well set up by Afridi because the ball before was very fast and he turned. Now the next ball, the wicket ball, look how slow. An edge gets through. The fielder was in place, but he just couldn't haul it in. He should have either got his hands to stop that. But he had useful runs for Sri Lanka. Thisara Perera off the mark, not the way he wanted to.
Great game. I'm loving it. It's beautiful. It's been poised very nicely. Yes, you can kick now. Yeah, he's placed the fielder there. The second slip there, and it just went through his arms, through his hands.
Yeah, he didn't carry.
Thisara Perera should bat his normal way, and he should not stay, just look for singles.
Oh, is that it? There's the salute. It's that man again. Afridi, and this could be game over. The 7th one goes down and the crowd just simply erupts here in Sharjah. The man they wanted, Mahela Jayawardene, who had to be there right to the end to see it through, is now gone for 55, caught by Hafiz off Afridi. 55, it's 168 for 7. A very nervous and twitchy Mr. S. Prasanna. Just starting his career, and the chant goes up around Sharjah for Afridi. 3 for 34 in his 9th over. And a bit of flight. Yes, this is it again. He takes a bow, and there's that characteristic salute. Thought for a moment it might be a bump ball, but I think Prasanna is walking off. Certainly, the Pakistan team have engulfed Afridi.
That was disappointing. 2 wickets, 2 balls. Afridi, the man of the moment. He bowled really well. I think earlier on, Mahela Jayawardene was caught at point. And again, Prasanna was caught and ball by Afridi. But the key thing was Danny, Mahela Jayawardene. Prasanna followed up by the first ball, out for a duck. Sri Lanka 168 for 8.
Lasith Malinga is out in the centre to face the hat-trick delivery, and this is the ground where hat-tricks get taken. There's been a few of them on this famous one-day international stadium. Of note, 201st one international here as we see those 2 wickets back-to-back from Shahid Afridi. Hat-trick ball. Malinga is under the pump here as the chart just keeps thumping around the ground.
He's on a hat-trick, but he'll try straight one to hit Lasith Malinga's pads for sure. Earlier on, the quicker one, he will try to hit the pads.
Yeah, gave it a bit of air, went with the other one. And the crowd just have to calm down a little bit more. Pakistan were 180 for 7 at exactly the same stage. Sri Lanka are a little worse off.
This is Mahela Jayawardene's soft dismissal. Straight to cover at Hafiz. That was straight one. Lasith Malinga was very watchful. Ball quicker one. Afridi is bowling well. This is Prasanna. The first ball straight to Afridi. Ball really well. It's a wrong one. Ball really well. He batted well and he bowled well. If Pakistan win this game, he's definitely going to be the man of the match.
Tried another quicker one, low full toss. Means Malinga will keep the strike. End of a very eventful over. It's 169 for 8. Shahid Afridi. Can he get a 5-wicket bag to go with his 75 with the blade? He has got one more chance to do it. Incredible. The last 8 overs, 6 wickets for 25. Just the 2 boundaries. And it's a sorry tale for Sri Lanka when they were cruising at one stage at 3 down for 155. Look at that rip. He won't take the single because he's got to shield enough of number 11 and Fernando.
Good thinking by Thisara Perera. He won the single. He knows how hard Afridi is.
This has gone to the moon. Who wants it? And God, it's all over. And as Shahid Afridi take a bow, Umar Akmal takes the catch. And if they're ever going to make a statue of Afridi in Karachi, that'd be it. Hands aloft and taking it all in. What a great performance, a great all-round performance from Shahid Afridi. 75 to go with his 5-wicket bag. 5 for 35 and 9.2 overs. This is why this crowd goes nuts. They simply love Shahid Afridi.
Disappointing for Sri Lanka. And they were cruising earlier on. This man, Afridi, got 5 for 35. And he bowled well. He batted well. And Pakistan cruising. And they did really well. The crowd came into the grounds, which we have not seen earlier on.
Now, pitch invasion. You don't see that too often in this part of the world. Players just hurried off. Here's the final nail in the Sri Lankan coffin. And as soon as Pereira hit it, he knew. Didn't get enough on it. And Umar Akmal took a very well judged catch, reverse cup. It is now the 15th time a player has taken a 5-wicket bag to go with a half century or more. Shahid Afridi, the only man to do it twice. Extraordinary performance from an extraordinary player. Ball out 174. And a comfortable win to Pakistan in the end by 26. Who would have thought?
And it was disappointing the way Mahela Jayawardene and Sangakkara both were batting well. This is a Sri Lankan batting card. You can see Sangakkara 58, Mahela Jayawardene 55. Both experienced players. When they got the 50s, they throw it away. Can't afford to do that. They need to finish it off. One has to finish it off. But with unfortunate for Sri Lanka, they lost the series in Dubai to Pakistan.
Shahid Afridi, bottom figures stand out for all to see. 5 for 35 from 9.2 overs is the huge standout. Ajmal did a trick too, 2 for 29. And don't forget about Chima at the top there, 2 for 48. Might have gone for a few, but 2 very important wickets early on. And they came back and did the job. Did the double A's at the bottom. Ajmal and Afridi. Pakistan, they crawled to 200 thanks to Shahid Afridi's 75. Little chip in there from Hafiz with 27. And Ajmal, he hung in there with Shahid Afridi to get 20. And Sri Lanka, they were coasting at one stage at 155 for 3. 2 half centuries to the old boys. Couldn't do it though, they couldn't see the side home. And don't they love it, the Pakistan fans?
It was a marvellous game of cricket. Until next time, goodbye from all of us.